Hey everybody, welcome back to Whiskey Book. No whiskey today, ironically, because I have to jet out of here, go do something right after this, so I'm not going to be drinking. Kind of bummer. But continuing on our bag series, we have gone from the in your vehicle get home bag to your sort of camp out bag to your big bug out bag at home. And then as I was going through these, kind of trying to make an extra bag for my wife's car. I have one, but I'm looking at things. I'm pivoting a little bit on my thought process for this. I kind of want to show you where I'm going with this. I'm really curious to see where your thoughts are. What I'm saying is this is the vehicle get home bag I started with. This is oh gosh, could be a Voodoo, could be a, I don't remember who made the bag actually. It's just one of those. It was about $19.99 online. It has zippers, it has pouches, it gets the job done. Kind of like the color, the gray, dark, urban and camo-ish thing. I mean, it's a pretty cool bag. It's got room in here for stuff. I have my wife's Bob bug out knife in here. I've got a Sawyer water filter. I've got, and believe me, this video is not going to be about everything in these bags. That's not what this is about. But I figured I'd roll the duct tape. I'd show you a little bit of what's in here. A lot of stuff fits in this little bag. Little medical pouch kit. This is a ultralight watertight med kit. And not really a trauma kit, but if you get it's kind of like, it's got a bicycle on here. I'm a Gen Xer. Can't tell you how many times riding my Schwinn bike that I skinned up my knee to the point where it would have been nice to have something to cover the blood and the mud and the tears, and that's kind of what that kit does. Little poncho in here, and there's room for more. And there's a little mace on the outside. Got some, I call them Yuko. If I SOG knives, Yuko candles. When people say UCOs and SOGs, and I'm sorry, I'm always going to call them SOGs. I'll call them Yukos. You call them whatever you feel like, whatever they are. Hey, a little Maker's Mark whiskey in there. We're hitting the whiskey book right there. So there's some stuff in this bag, and it's really cool. I love the size of this. It's got a front pouch too. Let me just show you real quick. Like I said, I'm kind of doing the whole, I'm not going to show you, but I'm going to show you thing. Storm matches, Gerber multi-tool, backup fire. Just some, basic stuff in here. Probably need to get some more tinder in there, whatnot. But what this video is about is I'm looking at this bag, and cool looking bag. It's camo. Got the Molly front, Molly sides. I mean, the Molly helps because I can put this side bag on there. I mean, Molly has a purpose. It's not just for looks. As we're getting into this day and age of craziness. I mean, we see all the time YouTubers are losing monetization for just talking tactical stuff. I'm not worried so much about this platform, but I am worried about, I come from police background. I've been to court a lot of times on cases, and I've seen the shift and where things are going. And it's not just afraid of being sued. I'm not afraid of it, but I understand that that can happen, and I don't want to be there. And it's more than that. It's you see something like this in a vehicle, somebody walks by, they see that, they kind of know what's going on. I don't want them smashing my window and taking this. So I moved away from the camo Molly look to, and I've showed you this on the channel, my Maxpedition. Oh, goodness. I'm going to forget what this is called. I'm sorry for that. And we've gone through this whole bag, and it is one heck of a bag. I really like this bag. If I need to get somewhere, what it's for, and get home, I can sling this And that might be what this is called. Might be the Slings. Nah, I don't think it's the Sling Store. I think that's a different bag. But anyway, Maxpedition. I've got all kinds of stuff in here. It fits really good. It's not super heavy. It can double as a bug out bag if I, don't have my other one. This one's in the vehicle with my toolkit. So everything works. But look at this thing. It still has that, maybe I'm not going camping look, more what this bag reminds me of is the guys I used to work with who wore the 511 tactical pants. They're not camo pants. They're not military pants, but by God, everybody who goes into a restaurant or a room with those people knew that they were packing or whatever because they had the 511 pants on and you could spot those things a mile away. And this kind of reminds me of that. And I'm not going to get rid of this. This bag was expensive and I like this bag, but for another vehicle to set up another bag, let's set this down here. This is my thought. Pick this tool bag up at, I think it was Home Depot, $60. It is you can see, I can hide behind it pretty much. This is a big, tall, it's at least, I'd say this is 2 feet tall. It's got, I don't have anything in here yet. I'm going to show this to you all. But you open this pouch up. I have, if you've watched my channel before, you know I like pouches inside of pouches or pouches inside of bags or whatever. It's got little holders down here. It's got, I mean, it's meant to haul tools, right? That's the front side. It's got a little pouch up here where it's got like this waterproof zippery thing on there. I'm thinking, hey, I could put some matches or some fire starter in there. Backside, same thing. Basically, it's a two-sided of the same thing. There's no pouch on this one, but there's a lot more on the inside where I could, maybe you can't see that. There are little areas to put things all over this bag. I could fit everything I need in here. And it's half the price of that Maxpedition. Not quite half the price, but it's less than that Maxpedition. It has a carry handle. Would this be as comfortable to carry? I mean, that's probably the downfall of this. No, not by a long shot. This isn't, if I had to grab this and run, it's going to be slapping on my side and doing all that thing. But it's an idea I have in some of my vehicles. Maybe I can get a better strap for it to put this in there. And yeah, people can steal bags that look like tool bags too. I get it. But it's more of a, well, gosh, do we want to say it the greyman look? And if I say greyman, I have to bring up the book by Mark Greaney, the Greyman series, greatest thriller series of all time. Sorry, Jack Carr. I love the Terminal List too, but Mark Greaney's got it with the Greyman. That's tops. Terminal List, still really awesome. So I'm not even going to compare them. They're just awesome, but Mark Greaney's my jam, man. But what do you think? Tool bags. I get the point where if I had to haul this a long time, I'd probably be not liking myself. But just as far as aesthetics, looks, how you pack it, what you can put in there, not a bad idea. And hey, even if I don't make this into, well, this one might be a little big, into a get home bag, this has a lot of potential for a med kit, a big, nice, good med kit. And if you go online, you find just bags to put med stuff in. The bags themselves are $100. What? This is just a bag. I like bags. Don't get me wrong. I love bags. I do videos on bags, but this was $60 and there's enough room to put, I could put 10 tourniquets and all the bandages and wraps and Israeli bandages and gauze and tape I could ever use in there. So let me know what you think of that idea. It's just something I'm kicking around. I don't like the idea that if I have to grab it and go a long ways that it's not that comfortable. But the bag itself, if I break down in the vehicle, I'm close to the vehicle, kind of, some of those things, I think this could work really, really well. If I filled the whole thing with tools like it's meant to be, I probably couldn't carry it. My back probably wouldn't take it in my state, but It's just a thought. So, hey, thanks for watching Whiskey Book, even though there's no whiskey or book today. But, well, we had the little maker's mark, so that counts, right? Thanks again for watching Whiskey Book, and I will catch you next time, and we'll see where the adventure takes us.